Okay, so I'm sorry if I get TMI, not like in like a way of like saying anything gross or anything, but TMI is in like, I tell you guys a lot of stuff, and low-key I just kind of have to pretend I'm speaking to my future self a little bit, because I'm like, I know that it might be that a lot of people don't care about this, but the whole idea is to show you guys show you guys as I go through the toughest part of my manifestation journey, so that when we get across the bridge, that you guys can see it from the ground up. You guys can see it from the part where it feels like almost looks hopeless to the part where life flips around. And I know that's like sounds crazy to say, and I know it sounds like something almost like impossible or delusional, but that's the point. I want you guys to see, like, I'm not just doing this, I'm not there's a lot of reasons for the stuff that's going on and the choices that are being made and all these different things, but I'm not just like doing this purely based off of faith. It's like been years and years and years of preparation for this point. So I had a friend, you are my friend now, but a person that was commenting on my last video being like, okay, the car's gotta go. And I wanted to like comment and explain why it does seem like weird, right? Like if I'm struggling this much, but I have these cars that have these interiors and all this stuff, why is that? Why would I even, like, that doesn't make sense. That's a waste of money. That would feel like a bad use of resources, right? But actually, the story on the cars is that it actually used to be cars that we had for Turo. Like, we bought these cars, both of them on the same day for Turo, and we initially wanted to actually just like rent them out to people, like private basically rentals, so that people could have them like a little more long term. But then we ended up doing Turo, which was great. Like, we really enjoyed it. It was paying the car notes and all that stuff. But then on top of that, as like business people, it's allowing us to kind of have some type of, I don't know, when I was pulling up in my old Hyundai that I used to have, there's nothing wrong with that, but when I was pulling up to deals with that, it was like we realized how much image mattered, and although these are like nice cars, they are still Toyotas, and they're still not like a luxury vehicle, but it still makes us feel like we have the authority of just like, it just, again, the way you present yourself, especially in business, matters. And that doesn't necessarily mean like flexing and like having to get the most crazy thing that's fully out of your means. No, like, I'm not saying that that's a good idea. But again, it was a different situation back when we first got them, when we were renting them out. But now I have like more. The thing is like my time is worth more in other places, so we haven't been renting them out. We also moved away from the city, not by a lot, but to the point where it's not really worth it to do Turo. But yeah, and it sounds crazy, right? It sounds like I should be like, okay, the car's gotta go. But also because of the situation that we're kind of in, where we've really expended all of our resources, it's like it would be very hard for us to get another car for a while, which again is fine, because my partner and I have been working on building a multi-million-dollar company for the last 5 years. And I know it sounds crazy, you guys, but that's the whole point. That's why I want you guys to see this. Oh, I can't. But yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but we have been building what is going to be like something we're hoping we can help a lot of people with. My company is basically, again, business consulting, where we're helping people just improve their businesses exponentially in various different ways. And we've been studying for the last 5 years, like studying, planning, creating, making products, and like just really learning how business works in general, but just finding our fit in this world, like where our piece fits in this world, like what is the purpose that we have, like how do we want to achieve it. And we've been, again, kind of like working up our way in the business world of Salt Lake, and things have been going really well. But yeah, like we are on the brink of like real breakthrough. And I just hired somebody who I'm going to be onboarding on Friday to sell my like branding packages and we're expanding and things are growing, and it's exciting, it's scary. It feels like that moment where things are going to go from like struggle to a full-fledged like success. And I'm so excited because that's the whole point of like my social media as well, is I want to help people with their mindset, but I also want to really show people from the ground up like that you can create your own company and like you can create this change in your life. And so yeah, things are heating up. Like I'm still very, very optimistic. I'm more optimistic than I was the last time I got on here because I'm actually creating processes for my brand, right? Like I really set up that whole meeting like I was telling you guys, and then like I really set that up for success beforehand. And yeah, I don't know, I'm like, now I created a contract for my proposals, and again I have somebody that I'm onboarding. I'm creating a file for her so that she can go sell it to whoever, and I'll give her a commission off of what she sells. And I have 2 other girls interested that I'll be interviewing for it. So it's like, I think things are gonna really like turn up. It's like I have all the tools to do it, so now it's kind of just time to, again, it's go time. And I just kind of have to keep reminding myself to have grace for myself, to not like get too sucked into the reality of it all, because logically, yeah, like stuff is looking rough, but like if I can maintain this positivity, because again, logically at the same time, the best case scenario can occur and I can be seeing like real money coming in this month, not just because I'm hoping for it, but because I have prepared for it. So there's no reason for me to wallow and be sad and be nervous and go, you know, sell the cars and do all these things when I know I have the tools to succeed. So I just want to remind you guys as well that like, yes, like there is toxic positivity, but there's also like choosing positivity when you know, it actually logically can make sense too. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but honestly, it would logically not make sense for me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, like wallow in sadness. I'm gonna lose my cars, I'm gonna lose the house, I'm gonna lose all these things, because like I've never let myself down in that way before. Like if I really wanted something, I've never let myself down. So I shouldn't even think in that way. What I should be using my energy to do, and I want you guys to take something from this, is like, instead of that, having that worry and being like, oh God, I don't know what's going to happen. I like, you know, that takes so much energy. So instead of worrying about what could possibly happen, spend all of your energy trying to find a solution. Spend all of your energy trying to be that place of like love and like real, I don't know, I'm trying the hardest I've ever had to like really like be so graceful with myself and to remember that this is a tough time. And from the physical standpoint of it, it looks really scary, but like if I can have faith and expect things to work out and know that I have done enough to be ready and prepared for this moment, then I don't see why something great can't happen. I know what to do to succeed. I know what to do to make money. I've made money for the first time in my life this year when I hadn't made anything other than like babysitting or a real like a 9-to-5 as a server like before then, and any years prior. Like I was doing all of the educational point of it, all the educational side of it. But yeah, I just want to show you guys, I really want to show you guys how to have hope in moments that feel hopeless, and how to keep going and how to push forward and to see the results of that. So that's why I'm making these videos, is so that you can see like I'm really banking on myself right now, and I know it's gonna work out. So thank you so much for watching. Again, even if one person is, you know, affected by this, I want you to know it's not always going to be me talking about me and what's going on in my life either. Like I really want it to be beneficial to you guys, but again, this is a moment that I know needs to be recorded, and I know I need to keep for the future, because this is the turning point, and I really want you guys to see that. So you guys have a great rest of your day. I can't wait for what the future of this channel holds. But I'm sending all my love to all of you, and I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate everything you bring. I appreciate your time for listening to this. And I really wish the best for you all. So have a good day.